changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency. 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 Changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join. Call MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoins are facing the dive 20 to 1. Call MLS system to have some fun. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
All right, guys, how you doing? Welcome. I appreciate all you guys coming in from Facebook and YouTube. And if you're out there, go ahead and share it to the folks on Instagram, share it to the people on TikTok, share it to the people around the world. Because tonight, what we're talking about is how to build an international business system. All right, so we're going to do that with Rotating Hands and MLS Bitcoin Club. So let's get a little bit about it. Let's see what's going on and how you can make this a reality for you and your family. So let's get into it. So I want to start building wealth. And how do I do it? How do I start doing it? You gotta have a plan for these countries around the world. And the biggest challenge when you're dealing with countries around the world is the dollar bill. The dollar bill, well, with some countries, it takes, the dollar bill is overrated in other countries. Let me give you an example. One of the countries in Africa, they are using what they call the French. There's the old French lira, what they used to use. But they don't use that anymore. They use a euro, right? But they still got this country in Africa still using that French money, which means there is nowhere else in the world but right there in that one country, which means they being overrated. The money is worthless, right? The money is worthless, but they forced to use it. So they try. How do you make the playing ground even? The way you make it even is by having crypto. For example, like they did in Latin America, right? They got it so that the president said, listen, I'm tired of this. So they took their whole country and made it into a Bitcoin country, right? So let's talk about that, because internationally, cryptocurrency is the place to be. Cryptocurrency brings the playing field. It makes the playing field equal. And it's, even though it's based on the US dollar, but everybody that uses it, it's equal. It's got an equal playing field. Okay. So a dollar is a dollar. So in your place is a dollar, and over this country, it's a US dollar. In this country over here, it's a US dollar. And over there, it's a US dollar. The value, what I'm talking about, the value, not saying the paper money, but the value of it. And that's what's the important piece about what we're talking about, is how can you purchase, how do you get there and make a equal playing field? And that's how you do it. You do it with cryptocurrency. No matter where they are in the world, we all are equal into that field. Now, of course, they say, well, in Mexico, right? In Mexico, it's like 15 pesos to one single dollar. Well, if you got crypto, if you do it in pesos, it's still 15 pesos to a dollar. But it's, instead of you having the same dollar that we have over here, now your pesos, your $1 over there in that country is now worth 30, 40, $50. That's going to be the difference because it starts to grow. So international currency is Bitcoin. You want to make sure that you have Bitcoin cryptocurrency and it's an equal playing field. All right. Now, there are over 2 million tokens today, over 2 million. Okay. And what we're talking about is how we get going in this system. In our system, you can make 3 times every time you put $1 in, you're making $3 back. So it's basically 300%, 300%, 300%. Every level is 300% all the way up. Okay. And so we teach you, like right here in Africa, they got all these countries. Now, I know on the map, Africa looks small. On the map, because of colonialism, it makes Africa look small. But did you know that Africa, you could put China, Russia, United States, all inside of Africa, all inside of it. And if people think that Africa is small, Africa is not small. It is the biggest continent. It's the biggest continent in the world. Okay, so Africa is not small, and that's what they try to do to put Africa, make it look small, but it's not. Africa is not small. All right, so the biggest opportunity in the world today is the continent of Africa. It is the biggest opportunity that you can find because there's so many people that are looking to get out and start making bigger cash flow, right? They got the diamonds over there. They got raw materials. That land over there is the richest land in the world. Okay, the richest land in the world. So crypto market is there, means opportunity. When you say, I want to find an opportunity, well, you got to you have to invite Africa. And Africa is willing to play. So here's the deal. Africa is willing to play with us. They're willing to participate in this global market that we find ourselves in. It's a global market. And since you have crypto and Bitcoin is in this global market, then you know what? I want to participate. And so you need a simple system that can attract them into this simple system, right? So what is this attraction that we have? It's called rotating hands. All right. They're going to be able to get their Visa cards in their country, whatever the countries are, right? They can probably get WireX. They can get different debit cards, Visa debit cards to put their crypto on. They got their own wallets, just like we teach you over here, to put their wallets on their own Trezor devices. So they can do the same thing. You just got to teach them how to use it, right? Your wealth is not determined by location anymore. I want you to hear me. Your wealth is not determined by a location. Oh, I'm a small business, so I can only work in the United States. Oh, I'm just over here and I can only support this, this region over here in the United States, or this region over here in Istanbul, or this region over here in Italy, or this region over here in Greece. No, now the world can help you build your wealth because you are now an international player. International player. We are all international players. We are not restricted by location. Never again are we restricted by location. Okay. Affordable to all. This program we're talking about, rotating hands, it's affordable no matter where you live at in the world. Now, for some people, it's going to take a little bit longer to raise, the little bit of cash flow that it takes, right? For some people in the different countries. Okay. But they can still work and still get some items going so they can participate. And once they start learning, then they can get in and jump into this crypto space that we find ourselves in. All right, so let's talk about rotating hands a little bit. So everyone can afford it. Now I'm talking about here in the United States and also around the world. Some people, it's going to take a minute to get to raise $25. Let's say $35, $37 right there. You see it says 37. All right. And there's a reason for that, because you got to pay for the fees. Bitcoin takes a little bit of fee to send it, but you can send it no matter where in the world. You can send it today like 37 cents, maybe a dollar, maybe $1. It's very cheap today to use Bitcoin to send it anywhere around the world. Okay. But everyone can afford $25 to get $37 worth, right? That help cover the cost to get started. But everybody can join this. Folks they use euros, right? Their money is worth more than our money. It's $1.07. Ours, we a dollar for dollar, but we need $1.07 of our money to get €1. Okay. So, but here, everybody can afford to get $25, $35 to get started in the program. That's the power in this system. It's affordable. It's reachable. No matter where you are, it's reachable. So we're really focusing on getting starting an international business and an international. United States, we got it covered, right? Some folks, they on unemployment. Some folks got cash flow. Some folks lost their job. Some folks, just determined. Some folks they're gonna go out there and they're gonna find themselves, collecting cans just so they can get started in the system, because they can keep building on this to keep going. So let's go through the structure a little bit, okay? Not a lot, but let's go through a little bit. So $25 will get you started. With $35 will get you started in the system. Let's say $35 get you started in the system. Once you get started in the system, what is your responsibility once you get in the system? What is it? Your job now is to share, not to tell, not to preach, is to simply share the information. What information we talking about? We don't pay you to teach. We pay you to share. We pay you to point to where the site to go to. So we teach people to share help1up.net. Help the number 1 up.net. So every day, our job is to help at least one person a day to take a look at help1up.net if they're looking for an opportunity. Now, everybody's not looking for an opportunity. We know, I know, you can talk to you can see your friends and they hurting like whatever. And they said, man, I'm not interested. I'm just not interested in it. I said, great, you just let it go. So you can't help everybody. But for the people that are looking for an opportunity, they tired of the cash flow they've been making. I was talking to a few people today. We did an actual event today, and I was talking to a few people today. And I says, let me ask you a question. I said, are you happy with your cash flow that's coming in now? Are you happy with your job? Are you happy with the cash flow that you make? Is your employment, right? And of course, they says, well, of course, no, I'm not happy at all. I said, are you still finding yourself struggle? How much more money do you need to help you get through to make ends meet every single 2 weeks, every month? Are you always short? He says, I'm always short. I said, okay, so do you want a solution to that problem? He says, yes. I said, okay, if you want a solution to that problem, take a look at help1up.net. Take a look at it, help1up.net, and they just start passing it out. So my job is to show you, and I'm not going to give you a presentation. That's what the videos are for. That's what we send you to help1up.net for. That's why we do a YouTube for, so you can see the information. So the whole point of it is, I want to give you the little tools so you can make your mind up, is this for you or not? So let's take the objections out the way. Number one, the first objection is going to be, how much is it? This is great. Well, it's only $35. $25, $10 fee, $35. Ask yourself a question. Can I afford? That's what I asked them. Can you afford $35? Can you afford it? That's the first question, right? Yeah, I can squeeze $35 out of there. That's for the folks that are considering, right? And then for the other people, that's no problem. Come on, man. I could do all 4 levels, 5 levels, 6 levels. We're going to talk about that. But at least it's affordable for everybody to start. Now it starts to build. Now what's going to happen is your job is to invite other people. That's it. That's your job. Invite by doing what? Pointing to help1up.net, right? That's one objection. Okay, we figured that objection out. It's affordable. Number 2, I don't want to sell nothing. I don't want to join this MLM and sell these products. I said, first of all, there it is. We're not an MLM. We are not an MLM. All we do is help people and we share the information. And we, as people, we got nothing to sell. We don't sell a single iota. Like nothing to sell? Nope. We just share information. Now, number 3, the other thing is, well, I don't want to talk to nobody. I said, well, let me ask you a question. Do you want to text people? Are you, because you're thinking you're going to, the reason why people say that, because they don't want to be rejected, right? They want to be rejection proof. I don't want to be rejected. So great. You're not going to be rejected. Why? Because you can just send text messages. You can do a video, like something like what we're doing right now. You can send messages on, on TikTok, for example. You can have something going out there on Facebook, TikTok, and all those other things. You can say, just a little post-it, right? Say, are you having money problems? Or just say, having money problems, like a question. Having money problems? Second one, why not fix it? Third one, DM me. So now you're only getting people that are interested in what you got to say on what to do, on how to find the information. Your job is soliciting people that want information. That's it. By asking a question. That question can be typed up. So you don't have to talk to them. You can just type it up. You can have a post-it going out there, right? You can do a video on it. So all the people that's going to come look at it, they're going to say, oh, you know what? I need to find this information. Because right now I could use an extra $500 to $1,000. I can do that. And they can all start with $25. So that's how that goes. So we got rid of about 3 objections so far. That's good. That's a baseline, right? Anything else that goes in says, you know what? Well, it's too long. I heard that before, right? Well, your information is too long. I said, really? I said, okay. How long you been on your job and how long you been suffering? Well, I've been on the job for about, 8 years, 10 years now. I said, okay, are you making enough money to cover what you're trying to do? He said, no. I said, well, great. So understand that by me having all this information up here, and let's say it takes you an hour to go through it, is it worth your time to investigate the information? Because if not, you got another 40-hour week that's getting ready to come up again. That's going to take place, that 40 hours, still not being satisfied, not getting pay raises, working too damn hard, and you're tired as hell. So do you want to take an hour to figure out how to alleviate that situation? And that's why it's so important for you to spend time on this so you can get all your answers, right? What you need to know. That's why it's put in the way it is. So it's answering all your questions. It's going through every single detail. So it shows you how to get started, where to put the funds in, how to get going. All the information is done, right? Even what you got to do when you get started. Your job is to invite people. That's it. Our whole job is to invite, whether it's going to be with your mouth, telephone, or with what you're going to be on social media. It's a way for you to start building that situation out. There's people on Facebook every day posting without saying a single word. They just post a flyer. They just post something real simple. And guess what? People sign up in it. People want to know information. And you can do the exact same thing. So what happens when they do see it? And they say, you know what? I want info. Say, hey, this is the info you requested. You can type it up. This is the info you requested. Our program is called, Rotating Hands. And here is the website to get all the information you need. What is the information called? Help, the number 1, up.net. And you just type it in, help1up.net. And when they get there, they see the information. They're going to see both programs, sister companies working together. And each of them is a daily payment system. Now, let's talk about that, a daily payment system. What's so cool about a daily payment system is that you get paid over and over and over again, not just from your work that's coming in, but also from people above you, from their work that's coming in. So let me give you an example. So you are excited. I mean, you excited, you on fire, you spent your $35. You know, that's probably the most you could have did at the time. And so you got set up in the system, and this is your community. So you got these 6, we call them rooms because it's like a house. So you got these 6 rooms. You got your upper rooms, which is the A line. Then you got your basement, which is your B line. You get paid in this program. You get paid on your B line. You get paid on the B line. You're making a total of 300%. 300%. So, for example, $25, it produces $75. That's 300%. Now, this last position right here is going to go and repurchase a position on this same level to start back over again with 6 more rooms. And it's going to keep doing that. It's never going to stop unless you make it stop, but it's never going to stop. This is going to be around for 40 years, 30 years, 10 years. It's going to be around. This is not going away, guys. This is not going away. All right. So this system is built in this fashion. So let me tell you how it starts. So let's say you get going and then you sign up Willie. Willie say, "Oh, I'm in the program. I'm happy," but you didn't get paid from Willie yet. Right? Then Willie is so excited because you talked to him before he got started. He got in the system. He signed somebody up, and then bam, they landed right there in your basement. And so you made $25. Right? So what you put in, you already got it back with the very first customer. Then you decided to bring somebody else in, and it went to C Rich. So C Rich is over here. Okay, that's your upper room. That's on your A line. But C Rich got so excited, and he signed somebody up, and they landed right here. Now this is your second payment on your basement, not your third. Okay, but anyway, that payment came in and went directly to you. So now you're in the profit. Now you're in the profit of $25. Then the next person you signed up, they fell in. Willie didn't sign them up yet, but they fell in right here, right below Willie, that $25. That's your third position. That third position is going to switch places and says, "Hey, you need to buy a brand new position to open up another 6 rooms on the same level." Then your last position gets started, whether you did it or C Rich did it. It comes in right here, and you just got your money right here. So you made about $50 at the time, right? You made a total of $75, but $25 went back in your pocket, which you used to get started. So now you got $25 in your pocket. This $25 went back into the system. This $25 stays in your pocket. So now you made a total of $50. But wait a minute. Now it's just going to start building. It's going to build on what they call rockets. So now the team is starting to grow. People starting to bring folks in. Now you're making $75 over and over and over again. Now you just keep making $75. You take the $25, you put it back in. You keep the $75. You're going to keep doing that. It's just going to keep making you 300%. It's going to keep making you 300%. It's just going to keep making you 300%. But wait a minute. Is this the only thing that we got? Is this $25 level? I'm not going to get rich. I can't pay all my bills with $25. And we know that. So we say, hey, when you get enough cash flow coming in, take $50 and now join the $50 level. But wait a minute. Where did the $50 come from? Oh, it came from the $25 level. You made enough cash flow on the $25 level, whether it's your first rotation or your second rotation, you made enough here to take $50 out of the cash flow came in and join the $50 level. And guess what else is happening? Now your people, Willie, when he cycle around, he finishes his 6 rooms, he's going to cycle back around. Same thing with C Rich. When he cycles back around, he's going to come right back to you. So look at this. Look what happened. So Willie didn't cycle yet, but you already signed up somebody brand new named Jack, or Jake, J-A-K, right? So that person came in. Now, either you brought them in or somebody above you brought them in, which is very possible. Okay. But look what C-Rich, what happened to C-Rich? C-Rich was moving. C-Rich already closed out his first house. He cashed out and went to another level, just like you did. And he's following you into the $50 level. So all the people you ever bring in, they will always follow you. They will always follow you. All right. So now his people is following him. Your people is following you. Jake's people is following Jake, which means they're going to fall in on your beeline. So now you're making $50 here, $50 here. Here's your third 50. You're going to use that to go back into the system. Then you got another $50 here that goes in your pocket. But at the same time, you still got people joining the $25 level over and over and over again. So C-Rich is going to go back and follow you on the $25 level. Willie's going to finish. He's going to follow you back on the $25 level again. Sometimes C-Rich is going to be in the A line. Sometimes C-Rich is going to fall on your B line. Sometimes Willie is going to be on your A line. Sometimes Willie is going to be on your B line. And his people going to be coming, and his people going to be coming. And before you know it, you got a lot of people following you and turning. They turning this thing like butter. They just keep turning this thing like butter. And that's what's happening, right? So now you got the $50 coming in. But wait a minute. Imagine countries that's out there internationally, and $50 is a lot of money. But they start building the same thing at $25. And before you know it, they got people that's coming in with the $25 too. And they got some people that's coming in like aunts and uncles and cousins and nephews, and then their co-workers, and they seen it too. And they says, wait a minute, this thing is really working. I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this. And it is all what people can see is transparency. So when you go into your back office, you see exactly who's coming in with you. You see exactly when the payment is going to go to you directly. The payment is going to go to you directly. That's powerful. So on the inside, we're going to do a training. Like you'll see a training about how the payments work, right? It's real simple. It's a member to member payment. So what does that mean? That means when you are here and somebody's down here getting ready to pay you, it's giving them instructions on what payments you are willing to receive. So for example, by default, one of those payments, it must be Bitcoin. It got to be, has to be, because it's international, right? The other ones can be USDT, USDC, which is called, or coins that are stable coins, right? They peg to $1. So USDC, USDT, they peg to $1. So they come directly to you. So now you got one crypto, you got two cryptos, and then you may have a Zelle payment. Then you're going to have what they call a Chrono payment, right? Chronos, which you're going to learn about. That's what your debit card is going to be. So you can start building CRO tokens in there. CRO tokens is like something that can help pay for the cards that you're going to be receiving, your Crypto.com Visa cards, right? They're going to help pay for that, but they're paying for tokens. You're like investing in Crypto.com's company. You're getting tokens for that. And the tokens on the last bull run, it went from 7 cents all the way to 96 cents. And they believe in the next bull run that's getting ready to happen in October, November, December, that's getting ready to happen. Well, they believe it's going to go over $1. And right now it's 7 cents. So absolutely, it's a good thing that this thing can happen, right? It's not guaranteed, but it's a possibility that can happen, right? But guess what? Now your cash flow is worth more than $25. Now this $25 just by itself could turn into $100. $60, $50. So this $25 with the token CRO can turn into more money. But wait a minute. Let's say you're getting this with Bitcoin, and it's $25 at the time you bought it. But all of a sudden it went up $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. This is not worth $25 anymore. This is worth $35, $50, $75, or $100, $150, $200. There's one $25 that start raising because you got it in Bitcoin.com. You got it in Bitcoin, rather. You got the Bitcoin, right? So what I'm saying to you is you're in the best game of exploding your cash flow because it's in crypto. It's not just worth $1. It's in crypto. Now, USDT and USDC is going to always remain $25. That's why we're not going to take all our payments with USDT and USDC. You got to give yourself an opportunity because it has an internal investment opportunity with this. I want you to think about that. Internal opportunity, right? That these coins can turn into a lot more cash flow. That's the power in this. It's got its own investment. You got it? $25. Of course, it can go up, but of course, it can also go down, right? So let's give you a quick example. When I first got into Bitcoin, it was only worth $486. That was in April of 2016. By January of 2016, that $486 jumped to $1,000. But wait a minute. We thought we was good. It kept going. It kept going all the way through to December. It was worth $20,000. So that $486, that thing turned. I have 5 coins. So each coin turned into about $20,000 a piece. I sold 5 coins for $100,000. That's the possibility that can happen right here. Bitcoin is projected to go to $100,000 by December of 2024. We got a video right there on helponeUp.net, right? It's a video about that, okay? Not me putting it out, it was just out there with statistics. Okay, so now we understand in the process what goes on. See, the process is pretty cool because you are now building an international system. It's not just here in the US. So we got folks from Africa, again, we got folks from Germany, from Brussels, from Japan, from Poland. Yes, we got a Poland team. Yes, we got people from all over Germany. We got folks all over the United States. We got folks all over just different places around the world. We got big teams in Africa already, right? Now, Africa's got so many countries. I think it's maybe 150 countries in Africa, right? So, but the opportunity is there for everybody to grow. And that's so powerful about this. It's powerful, right? So imagine it getting here, now it's $150. Now $150 in some of those countries, man, you are like almost rich. But wait a minute, what if Bitcoin do go to 100,000? What is this worth now? What is the $25 those things are worth now? And you still building, it's still coming in. Then all of a sudden you elevate from 150 to 500. You elevate from 150 to 500, right? Then you elevate from 500 to 1,000. So this was talking about 1,000. This is level 5, right? That's level 2. So level 3 is $150, and level 4 is $500. But guess what? It's starting to build, and you're not able to move up to all those different levels. Okay. Then we jump into phase 2, level 5, and now you're starting to build even more. It's getting bigger. Can you imagine internationally that this $1,000 turns into $3,000 just off the US value? However, because we in crypto, that can easily turn into a lot more money. And then the people are starting to see it. They're starting to find a way. Oh my goodness, this program is going to be huge. See, in my eyes, I don't see a small program. In my eyes, I see an international business. International. Yes, we are here in the United States, but yes, it's going to build all around the world. It's international. And guess what? You don't have to sell a single thing. All we're doing is helping each other grow in this system, right? It goes from member to member. He says, well, what do you mean? It's going from member to member. Literally, when they send Bitcoin or Chronos or whatever the crypto is, when they send it, it's going from them to you in a matter of seconds, not minutes, like seconds. Like, hey, you could be on WhatsApp. Hey, I'm sending you so-and-so, right? Or they send you an email. And then all of a sudden, you'll see the information where it came from. You know exactly who the username is. You know the payment method they sent. And then when you get it, you said, oh, okay, I got a payment came in. I go ahead and approve the payment. Before I approve the payment, I check my crypto wallet. I check it. I see the payment there. I go right into the system and click confirm. And that person is automatically approved to get into their position. It is so powerful. It is done within a minute. It don't take 2 days, right? If I'm dealing with cash, you know that sometimes what happened with us, we started sending some cash flow through PayPal, to give you an example. So PayPal shut down the account. You got $10,000 in your account and they shut it down. They say, hey, you have to clarify this money. So now you got to give us this documentation. Okay, I need your company. I need this information. I need this information, right? They need all this information going, and you don't feel like doing it, right? You pissed off because they closed down your account. They locking down your money, and you can't get it. They're not even going to send it to you until you get this information to them. It says, what? Wait, what? Yes, that's why we telling you don't use PayPal. Don't use Venmo. Don't use Coinbase. Keep your crypto on your Trezor device, because now you are the complete owner. Nobody can take and stop you from receiving your pay. Nobody. And that's what we're teaching you to do. All right. So here's a $2,000 level, right? Here's another one. Now we tell you when you get to the $2,000 level, you got $6,000 coming in. It's time to elevate to the MLS Bitcoin side of the house. Now imagine this is also get paid daily system. It costs a little bit more money to join this program though, right? It may cost based on Bitcoin, it may cost $1,500. To do the fast, it may cost $5,000, $6,000 to get on this program. However, you got the cash flow built from over here, right? You got the cash flow built from over here. So is this a one-time payment? Let me ask you a question. Is this, you receive 3 times $1,000, that's $3,000, right? This one right here is going back and start up another position again. So is this a one-time payment that you got $3,000? Are you able to get $3,000 again? What's the answer? Yes. Are you able to get it again? Yes. Are you able to get it through infinity? Yes. That means it don't never have to stop. The only person that's going to make this stop is you. It's you. You're the only person. All right. So when a person says, hey, I want to keep going, all you got to do is go holler at somebody else, share the information, right? Let me give you an example. The very first goal that you should do in this program is invite people and keep on doing it until you get 100 people, 100 people that's going to show up in your system. And imagine all those people, 100 people that had to get $35 from around the world. I'm not saying your family. I'm saying from around the world to get $35. Folks in Germany, Japan, right? England, right? The UK rather, right? You got folks over here in the United States. You got folks in Africa. You got folks in El Salvador. You got folks in whatever, Brazil. You got folks everywhere that can do this. You have a true international business. And you just growing your wealth. Now, here's the other thing. You also can put your companies in this program. So now you can have companies set up so that when the payment comes through, it goes directly to their company, your company bank account, right in the bank account. You can have your own company Trezor devices. So you start to build your investments by having Bitcoin in your own Trezor devices, which means what? That you now have your crypto stored away from hackers and the government. That is not their business. It's your private business. Your crypto is your property. It's called your property for a reason. It's your property. Here's a question. Do you tell the government how much gold you own? Are you out there telling the government how much gold you own? What's the answer? No, that's not their business. How much gold you own, how much gold necklaces you have, how many gold bars you have, how many gold earrings you have. Nobody knows. Nobody should know about all your gold, just like they should not know about your crypto. That's your property. However you acquired it is your business. It's private. You got it? That's why we deal on the private side, not the public side. Okay, let's keep that moving. So what we're saying here is now that you got into MLS, now you're rotating up to higher levels. We got level 7, 8, 9, and 10. It goes from 3,000, it goes to 5,000, it goes to 7,500, and then the top tier is $12,000. That's going to produce 36,000 over and over and over again, right? So the benefit of this is that I can build something internationally that started out with only $25. You can build that internationally. Build a whole team internationally. Build a whole team from all around the world, and they sending you crypto all around the world directly to your Bitcoin wallet, directly to your Trezor devices. Are you limited to having only one crypto wallet? The answer is no. We teach you to have multiple wallets. Says, what do you mean? I want to have a wallet. I want to have a wallet for my mortgage. I want a wallet for my credit cards. I want a wallet strictly for my vacation. I want a wallet for my cars. I want a wallet for I got a grandchild going to college, so I need a wallet for that grandchild going to college. I need a wallet for just entertainment. So you can have multiple wallets, and crypto could be going in all those different wallets. My business need a wallet, so I can have money when I need it to send it to my checking account. I can have cash flow. I can convert my crypto into cash and send it directly to my checking account. Now I start doing ACH payments to my checking account and start building up on my ACH payments. Not Zelle payments. I said ACH payments. Zelle payments is not a banking tool. ACH is a banking tool. You want to put money from your ACH from one bank to the other bank. You got it? You want to do that. Some of you got 2 companies, 3 companies, right? So what you want to do is start building your ACH payments through those companies so that when it's time to go to funding, you can go get, $50,000, $100,000, $200,000. That's the power of what we're teaching you to do. So this system is building an international system. International. I want you to focus on that because people don't really understand that rotating hands is a beast. This thing is huge. And we're going to be here for years, like years coming in. And that's what I'm telling you. So this is not a small time thing, right? We got folks on all levels, right? From the starter level, right now, all the way to level 8, level 9. Nobody got on level 10 yet. But we got folks going all the way through the system. Are you going to be the first one? And we teach you to build it in phases, right? So the starter phase is just level 1. But then we go to phase 1 is level 2, 3, and 4. You want to build this up, right? You want to get on all 4 of those levels, all 4 of these levels at the same time, if possible. That's what you want to spend. It's like $720 plus 220. It's like $945 to get going on all 4 of those levels. And you're going to start building and start inviting people and invite more people. And before you know it, you're free. That's what we're talking about. So you have an opportunity to build international cash flow because everybody around the world is jumping into crypto, except for the countries that's banning it. Like right now, it's like 5 countries that ban crypto. Okay, you can't get them. You can't work with them. The government is trying to keep them in the box. Okay, they're trying to keep them in the box. So if you want to exfil out of that, just go to the other countries, right? You can look up on Google. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Look it up on Google and find the countries that you can't deal with because they don't have it. They can't do crypto. And no, you're not going to do money internationally. Let me say that again. You do not want to do money internationally, right? You want to do crypto internationally, not money. Oh, I'm going to send you a wire. No, you're not. You're not going to get me for wire fraud. No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't want it. You either got to do crypto so I can take it. I want to take it in minutes, seconds, right? I don't want to do wires. It's going to take 3 days. And then something comes up and they try to put you in for wire fraud. No, we don't want to play that game. Just stick to the crypto side. Stick to the crypto side. No wires internationally. Don't need them. All they got to do is go get some crypto. Everybody can buy crypto within 10 minutes. You can buy crypto from PayPal. You can buy crypto from Coinbase. You can buy crypto from Venmo. You can buy crypto from Uphold. You can buy crypto from crypto.com. You can buy crypto from probably 300 places right now. Okay. And it's growing. More and more people are offering crypto all around the world so they can buy crypto. Okay. So you don't need to take wires internationally. All right. With that being said, guys, listen, I appreciate you. I'm telling you right now that your place to go to learn everything I'm teaching you right now is called www.helponeup.net. Just go to helponeup.net, right? You're going to understand about rotating hands. You're going to learn about MLS Bitcoin Club. If you truly ready to get started, all you have to do is have $35 ready in crypto. The best way to do it is in crypto, right? And then get back with that team member. And you're going to need, what you're going to need to know is the sponsor's username. Who's your sponsor? You can't just join it. You got to go through somebody to join. It's a private club. It's private. So you got to go through somebody, right? And so this is what this is all about. With that being said, guys, you guys take care. God bless. I look forward to working with all of you. I look forward to building an international team all around the world about making this thing happen for real. And as you folks start to learn and grow and learn and grow, you're going to find your wealth there too. All through all the different countries that can transport crypto. Everybody can't do it, but for the ones that can, you are not limited to the day-to-day activity of just your job. Now you got a way to build wealth and build it strong because you have crypto. All right, guys. You guys take care. God bless. You guys have a great, awesome day. I got a question. If you got any questions, you can type them in right now. If you got a question, type them in. I'm very open to answering any questions. It does not matter what the question is. We're going to go ahead and open it up. So if you're on YouTube, you can type your question in. I'm going to go to YouTube right now and see your questions, okay? If you're on YouTube, I'm not going to be on Facebook, but I'm going to be on YouTube that you can type your questions in so I can see it. So go ahead and type in your questions and we'll go from there. Any questions whatsoever, okay? I'm going to mute. Here we go. So any comments, any questions? Hello, right? I see you guys there. Any questions you have? All right. We're going to answer your questions, okay? Any questions you have? All right. If you in the chat with me on StreamYard or if you on YouTube, okay? Guys, I'm excited. I appreciate you, Kim. Hello. I see you. I appreciate you. All right. All the guys out there, everybody that's listening to it. Now, if you do a replay, if you see the replay, you've got any questions, put it in the replay. I'll go back and answer them. I'll go back and look at the information, right? Just let me know you did on the replay, okay? And I would encourage all of you to share this. because you could build a team of 100 people just off the videos that I'm doing for you, right? You can get 100 people on this team if you just start sharing it to your audience, and they want to join you. You got it? They want to join you because this is very, very exciting. You can build an international team and keep growing your wealth. That's what this is all about. All right, guys. You guys take care. I don't see any questions. But as you start to go, let's make it happen. You guys keep it moving. We are blessed. You guys take care. God bless everybody.